it's Mike at the Success Hub, and in this daily pit stop, just I want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind recently, and that's about, you know, the price that you're paying, and, you know, is it actually worth it? So I used to be mentored by the ex-chief executive of Wix, a guy called Bill McGraw, and, you know, he brought a lot of wisdom to that, and I know there's been various sort of takes on this phrase, but it's one that Bill reminded me as well, and he says, you know, why are we entrepreneurs? You know, why do we become entrepreneurs? And Bill used to say, is that because you want to work 80 hours a week for half the money that you could get for working 40 hours a week for something else? And a lot of you'll be in there doing plenty of time, putting the effort in, and there'll be many nights where you've got your head in your hands, or many weekends where you're still working, and, you know, you're possibly saying to yourself, is it all worth it? Should I carry on? You know, should I go out and get that dreaded job or something like that? And you know, you love what you do, but you're maybe not making it happen and things like that. And it's nothing more than just a bit of a motivation to say, keep at it. If you believe in what you do and you've got genuine intent to serve clients and help people and help them on the way, then, and you are in that genuine way. I'm not talking about here, you know, taking people for granted or overcharging or ripping people off. I'm talking about providing a genuine service. And if you genuinely believe you can do that, you know, stick at it. Get clear in your brains. Get clear with your strategy. Get clear with your execution. Make sure you do more, you know, bottom-up stuff, getting it done, and start moving your business forward. If you do need any extra motivation, this weekend we want to watch the Avengers Infinity War at the cinema. And I remember back in the 90s, and I don't know the quote of it, so please excuse me if this is slightly off, but I believe it was Sony who had the opportunity to buy Marvel for around £20 million as a company, or something in and around that sort of level. It was a low figure in today's commoditized world and high inflated prices, you know, of businesses and things like that. But apparently the executives turned it down because they only wanted Spider-Man. They didn't want the rest of the catalogue, and they wanted to buy it cheap. And, you know, Marvel obviously went through some difficult periods, a little bit like Pixar. If you ever heard of Ed Catmull, we saw him out at Inbound 17 with the HubSpot conference. Ed Catmull, the head of Pixar, some of the troubles that they went through were horrendous. But Marvel went through something similar. And you think about it, whether it's $20 million or $30 million or whatever that low figure were, you know, eventually I think it was Sony who would turn them down. And this weekend, I think the Avengers Infinity War, what's it been out, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks at the time of this recording, and it's just grossed something way in the region of about $1.8 billion. That was from a budget, I believe, of about $350 to $400 million to make it. So you can see how things cycle, you can see how getting the right blend, you can see how getting the right mix, but also those companies, Pixar, led by Ed Catmull, you know, Stan Lee and the guys at Marvel, they've been through difficult times just like you. But what they've done is they've stuck at it, they've been good at it, they've had self-belief, and they've kept it going forward, and they're now getting the rewards. More or less every single Pixar film is an absolute box office hit. I can't even remember the last time there was a Marvel film that didn't either break a record or, you know, smash some type of earnings one weekend, or be the talk on social media, or you know, in workplaces after each weekend. So if you believe you're good at it, if you believe you can stick it out, and you believe you can keep it going, dig deep, find it, and then, you know, look for your next 1.8 billion return. You know, okay, you may not have a $350 million budget to make a film to make 1.8 billion, but if that's £35 you've got, 35 grand you've got, 350 grand you've got, you know, retrospect down, you know, and take that into context, you can do 6 and 7 figure returns out of your business. So as always, if you want to get some ideas on high growth strategies, how to best position that, if you want to shoot me a question on Twitter, use the hashtag #TheOpenMic or the hashtag #GrowthEngine. If you want to shoot me a message, myself and my team, we do review all messages, we'll get that answered for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can leave us a comment below or on the blog, wherever you want to, you know, pick this up. But let us know how you go, and let us know what difficult situation that you're either in or have been in, and how you've come out of it, or what you're doing and what you're planning to get out of it. And as always, to get in the game, go do the hustle, go make it happen, and I'll catch up with you soon on another Pitstop video.